Hey, everybody.
Hey, welcome to this week's edition of Friday Night Chats. I'm Kelly. This is Kevin. And so today is our spring break edition of Friday Night Chat. So we're going to be a little bit quieter tonight because we do have
special guests.
Some special video with my nephews, and then a little bit of input from my sister, although she was off camera, but she was there. And so we had a great week. They got here on Easter, and we just basically did nothing. We just hung out as a family and played cards and
played a lot of cards.
Played a murder mystery game.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. If ever you get a chance, go out and look into Hunt a Killer.
Yeah,
it's a service that you can do it a couple different ways. The one that we did was a one-night mystery, but a lot of times you can do where they send you a box a month. And each box is basically a lot of clues and evidence and things like that. And you, with a group of people, sit there and work out, either you're eliminating suspects or you're trying to figure out people's motive, or you're trying to figure out their alibis or where they were, what evidence means what.
Yeah.
We did it a while back. We did the first season and had a blast with it. And then we started the second season, but then COVID hit.
Yeah, the pandemic shut us down, so we just couldn't get together with people anymore. But in the meantime, they did come out with a one-box, full mystery in one box. And so we bought that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Thinking we'd play it over the pandemic at some point and just never did. But then when the boys were here with Jen and Paul, it was the perfect night to crack it open. And we read through evidence and cracked a few codes and all kinds of stuff, and actually solved the mystery.
We solved the crime.
So it was pretty great. So we did that, and the boys cooked, or Cole cooked for us a couple times. And
and we had some interesting stuff. We did some the breakfast. We had sausage and egg or sausage biscuits with the sausage gravy.
Nobody wants to really hear about what we had for breakfast every day. Right. Yeah. Cole made pancakes. They were pretty awesome. And he did everybody's pancakes specifically for them with ingredients or add-ins into it that they wanted. So that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was good. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So basically, we went to go to the Yard Milkshake Bar last night to take the boys there just for it's real expensive, and we'd never been there, but the line was just out the door and down the sidewalk, and we're like,
their normal milkshakes, you can't get out of there for under $15 for a milkshake or whatever. But that didn't. You'd think that would deter business, but they were outside like a long line, and it was crazy. It was like hey folks, there's a pandemic. Y'all are right up on each other. The milkshakes must be something.
People don't care about the pandemic anymore.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got the two boys sitting down together today, which was really, really hard to get them both moving in the same direction. But we got them both sitting down, so we have video. We're just going to play that. It was pretty fun. And then we will come in and close the show out at the end.
Yep.
We have some shout-outs.
Yeah, we can do some shout-outs.
Some shout-outs when we're done.
Yeah.
We're going to cut to that, and we'll see you guys back in a little bit.
Hey everybody, we're here with the McGuff boys.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Both of them, Liam and Cole. Sound off.
I was here earlier.
Well, you're here again.
Yeah.
For some question and answers. So we thought it would be fun to just ask questions of the two of them and let them duke it out.
Yeah.
You're about to see some serious sibling brawling happen.
Sibling brawling. That's what we're all about here in the Logan Rose McGuff household.
There's 3.
McRoLo.
Yeah.
McRoLo. All right, are you guys ready? By the way, this is Cole. How old are you?
14.
14, almost 15, right?
Almost 15.
And Liam?
I'm 16.
16, all right.
And he still doesn't.
So that answers my first question. Who is older?
I saw.
We got that, Liam. All right, who has the best hair?
Me.
Undisputed.
Undisputed because they're.
Okay. No.
I think
I have.
if you're
when,
going
no,
for
Liam looked at him.
when my hair is under control, I have nice hair.
If you are going
Coming
for
over.
the greatest American hero, no one beats Liam at that. So
Liam's definitely got the curls. Yes, you do. I see one like right there, there, and there. You have different kind of curls though.
But
yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to myself or anyone else. My hair is better.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here's the next question. So we're gonna leave this one open for who has the best hair.
Put it in the comments down below. Dislike the video if you think Liam's hair is better. Like the video
Thumbs
if
up.
you think my hair is better. All right.
All right. Who has the best sense of style?
Probably me.
What is your style, Cole?
You've been wearing the same camo cargo shorts for the last 2 days in a row.
It's because
I've been wearing the same shirt for the last 3
No,
days in a
oh
row.
my god, this is not.
No. Let him tell his style.
Alright.
You need to cut that out. That's not appropriate.
What?
What's your style?
I don't know. It's just Liam. He kind of just. Never mind.
What's your style?
What's my style?
Edgy.
Yeah.
Edgy?
Edgy.
No.
He only wears. He
like graphic
wears two
tees.
things. He wears a Mothman shirt or a Memento Mori shirt, and that's it.
But right now he's got a Grateful Dead shirt on.
And then I wear like 3 different shirts under a leather jacket.
Oh. So you've got the layering.
Yeah.
You like to layer.
And
You like shirts that button sometimes too, though, right?
I like to keep it. I like to have something under it so that I don't have to wear my jacket all the time.
Mhm.
Liam will wear the jacket all day, and if we're walking home from school, he'll.
Yeah, but you both kind of love the hoodie. You both kind of rock a hoodie.
I don't wear it.
I think that's like kids nowadays.
Look, I can remember when you couldn't get Cole out
I
of
could
his
not
hoodie.
get out of a hoodie because that was I felt cold.
Cold. I get it.
think.
Well, I'm all for the graphic tees because I'm pretty sure if we go through
Yeah,
all
that's
the
pretty much
episodes,
Kevin's.
I'm on. You
I
gotta
feel like
admit,
I
the
have
That's my
drip is
wheelhouse.
stupendous.
I have a better sense of matching than Cole does.
Things that go
Probably.
together.
Us winning the round.
Who has the coolest shoes?
Probably me.
No.
I don't actually have any good. all of
Liam
my
has
shoes
had
are
the
bad.
same pair. Of
I'm going
Well,
to
you
agree
did
with
say-
Cole.
Liam
Liam wanted to go
Okay.
shoe shopping when you got home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with Cole because all my shoes are trash.
Liam has had the same pair
Yes, the
of
need to go shoe
alien
shopping.
Converse, and I just got this new pair of smart shoes that are so good looking. And I broke.
Should we
them.
start a GoFundMe to get Liam some shoes?
No.
I need to show you this pair of $210 shoes.
I don't know.
They're cool looking shoes. I showed Aunt Kelly. They're pretty
Are they
cool.
the
Yeah, she did.
I could get two
Yeah,
pairs
he
of boots. For
300,
$300.
200 and something dollars just for a pair of
$210.
shoes.
It's a custom pair of shoes made by a 15-year-old.
All right. Next question, and I know the answer to this one. Who has the biggest appetite?
Me.
Liam, probably.
Really? That is not what I thought would think.
It's seasonal.
It's seasonal. You
Yeah,
have
when
seasonal
Liam
appetite.
will either not eat
I have-
anything for a whole day, or he will devour all the food. I usually just keep a baseline hunger.
Oh.
Like,
And I have clear memories of Liam throwing down, particularly when last night when we had the puffs. I've seen him eat 15 puffs.
yeah.
Sometimes I'm really hungry all the time, and sometimes I'll eat very
But
You eat a tremendous amount of bread, though. Your carb intake is crazy.
I know, and he's skinny as a rail.
He's skinny as a rail.
But
As somebody with diabetes, man, you eat that much carbs. If I eat as
But he
many
takes
carbs as
after
you
his
do,
dad.
Jesus.
you
I'd
can
be in a
expect me
coma.
to eat the same amount of calories or food every day. I don't.
So you're more of a steady everyday,
I know.
whereas Liam has highs and lows.
I think
Yeah,
it's
and also
just
what Liam will do is that he'll eat too much, and then he'll feel like crap for the rest of the day.
Well, I also go through food really easily.
Yeah.
Because
So-
it all just burns off really quick for
Yeah.
some reason.
I can eat one thing in the morning, and I won't eat until dinner.
And you'll spend 20 minutes in the bathroom, too. So
All right, so what do you fight about the most?
Xbox.
Yeah.
Xbox.
Oh, wow. You agree on that? Great.
One thing they agree on is what they fight on the most.
Yeah.
It's the only thing we have to do now, though,
Yeah.
via pandemic.
Yeah.
But we're trying to not. The one thing
It hasn't
that
been
makes
as
it
bad,
worse
maybe.
though is our mom.
Your mom makes
Because
it worse.
we're having a conversation on it, and mom's just like, "You need to stop doing that." Rah! And she's like, she she doesn't actually okay. Like she'll and it's like she'll put herself into the conversation. It'll make it so much worse.
Well, that or bread.
Okay, actually no. This is a good point. I ate Liam's French Texas toast, and Liam literally came down with a belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came down with a belt, and he was hitting me with it, and then he hit the door of our pantry, and it left like a scar on it.
Oh.
It didn't let us. No, the belt rubbed off.
The belt rubbed off on it. So
Oh,
Dad came,
like
and
a
we didn't
smudge
know
or whatever.
we didn't know what
Well,
to do.
we
So
just
Dad
needed,
came
like,
out,
one
and
of
we
those,
looked
like-
at it, and he's like, "What is this?" And neither of us were like,
That's been there for a while.
"It's been there for what? What do you mean?" It's just, and that's just like, okay, what really happened? Like,
This was like
Liam
right
hit me with
before
a
we
belt,
sold
and
the
it went
house.
against the thing. And so it's like, okay. He didn't even worry about the belt thing. He just picked out like a
Magic sponge.
a magic sponge and just wiped it off.
See, why didn't you all think of the magic sponge?
We were like 10?
This was like a couple months before we sold the house. So
That was not a couple months.
It was a couple months before
years.
we.
Oh, it was the old house.
Yeah, it was the old.
Yeah, it was the other house. This was not recent.
Cole, your perception of time is flawed.
My
so.
perception of time. Move on, please.
All right, move on.
As he begs.
So what is the funniest memory you have that involves each other?
Liam, we're on the car.
Oh, is this like cause?
Yeah, we're in the car going to Maple Street Biscuits Company. It's this biscuit place that makes these really freaking good biscuits. And we were driving there, and we were talking about it was like right around the time where Stephen Hawking died.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about it, and Liam was like, Stephen Hawking was a cosmetologist, right? And Mom started. We thought Mom was laughing so hard. We thought she was going to freaking crash the car. Like, it's so funny. Another one was when we were at this like fitness place.
Mm-hmm.
There was like this humongous like I'm not gonna say jungle gym.
Oh yeah, the
and like
salmon ladder.
And there was a salmon ladder where you have to like there's only one bar and you have to keep on moving that bar
Right.
up. Well, Liam attempted it. He just didn't even hit the bar. He just fell right
I
through.
saw the video of that.
I was like
It's
5'2",
so
and
funny.
like, there was no way.
There was no way he was reaching that bar. It was so funny.
What's your favorite memory of Cole? Your funniest memory of Cole? Your funniest story?
He's going through the selection.
I want to say the slide one, but I don't remember that. I've just heard about
you've
it.
heard it so
You've
many
heard that
times.
story so many times.
Yeah. When you went down the slide like supersonic speed.
You were like 3 years old. You
That
probably
was
don't
really the
remember, but
best.
we were at
Oh my
Hunt Club.
goodness. Tell me one that you can remember.
There was a slide they had there at the time,
The
and
funniest one you can remember. It's not the
you
funniest.
shot out like a bullet, like a railgun. It was just, and then landed flat on your back. It was hilarious. You know, we kept trying to get other little kids to do it, but
Yeah,
we tried to get
Matt-
Matt to redo it so we could tape it.
and I'm
he's
just like, no. And then Mom and I could just imagine you guys are like, hey kid, random kid, get on this slide.
We didn't do that.
Like the kid starts walking on the slide to get your cameras ready.
So Liam can probably think of funny things, but he doesn't want to tell them on camera.
I actually can't remember any.
Liam's memory is bad. Mine.
Oh yeah. The crack.
Yeah,
No.
Oh, that was pretty funny.
No.
I
Okay.
sniffed
No.
all this.
No. This does not need to be retold. That is
Oh,
like,
you
that's-
were talking-
the
Cosmopolitan.
thing last night with the
Yeah, but this is-
what was it, the cup thing last night? That was kind of
You're
fun.
trying to figure. No, we were trying to find
okay.
out something on.
Oh, another one. I've got
See,
another.
now you're telling all these stories on Liam.
But at least they're
I'll tell you a
appropriate.
story with Liam that was where he was the victim. When we were in Myrtle Beach and we found these cool light up balloons or the air
The
balloons,
lanterns.
the lanterns.
Oh my
And
gosh!
we lit
it's
one up and let it go.
on the
And
beach.
instead of floating up, it floated down and was heading right towards Liam.
It
And we were
literally,
like, oh my god!
it literally like went inside someone's patio.
It
Yeah.
did. We thought we were going to burn down.
We should have done it in the day so that it would go out to the ocean.
Yeah.
instead of-
Well, then you can't really see the glowing beauty of it as it's burning
You can
down.
see the
your
glowing
hotel.
Yeah, it was
The glowing
gonna go
blue
up there.
beauty of
Burn
Well,
it
there
down.
was also the story with Liam when we took him to the aquarium,
Oh yeah.
and Uncle Mike went in and bought each of you a stuffed animal, but you wanted the one
I
Cole
wanted.
had.
We both got us both steaks, and he wanted my.
He wanted
steak.
yours, and so we were like, "Come on, we're going to get pizza." And Liam said, "I'll get pizza when I get that other snake. I'll go for pizza when I get that other." We were like,
I
"What?"
learned protest at a young age.
Yeah, he was like at a young age.
He was at a vigil. The steak.
It was pretty
Right,
funny.
next.
Let's see. What habits does your sibling have that you would change if you could?
His entitlement.
It's entitlement.
I don't see how I'm entitled.
You're kind. Well, no, he's a bit of a narcissist. I changed my. You're a bit of a narcissist.
What? Mom, do you agree?
No.
He's pretty
Okay.
full of himself.
Do you think
There's a difference between being a narcissist and being full of yourself. He's confident.
I'm confident?
No, it's more than that.
He's cocky, but he's
Cocky.
Not, he's cocky, but he's not.
But I don't think I'm better than someone else. If I say something like that, I'm joking.
It's his sense of humor.
Yeah.
And what about
Myself-
Liam?
My sense of humor is either self-deprecating humor or
You're not.
thinking I'm the
You
greatest.
don't
in the
have.
world.
You don't self-deprecate though. With your humor.
He
I don't know
does.
where this self.
He does. He does do that.
I was, yeah.
I think he does sometimes.
The thing I would change with Liam is his temper.
Okay, but I don't get mad that often. That's a lie, but
Both me and Mom were looking at him just like,
I'm not around you. No, I've never seen him. Really
I only get mad
Oh
at.
my
I only get mad at Cole.
he only gets mad at me for the stupidest
Oh.
reason.
He just has this like tone. This.
It's just the tone.
It's just the tone.
Yeah, I get. I'm not saying that I get that about you, but I understand that about people sometimes. They have a tone that just,
I don't
It's
get
under
mad
your
easily,
skin.
but with Cole, it's like.
yeah. Well, there are
Constant.
usually the closest people to you are the ones that really they know the buttons.
Yeah, but nobody else other than Cole.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't-
that's 'cause
okay.
you know the
I think Cole
I
knows-
also don't intentionally. If I press buttons, I probably am not doing it.
I'm good at arguing, so I think
I
the
swear.
only way Cole can feel good about like thinking he won an argument is by making me mad.
Hmm.
You're just really mean in the
All right, so let's
He brings up
switch
things
it. Let's switch this.
He brings up things that are
All right.
not-
Tell me what your favorite thing about each other is.
Oh. Dead silence.
That's harder.
No. It's just there's a lot to pick from.
That is the most political answer I've ever heard, ever. It's like straight from a politician.
Well, let's-
I don't know.
let
There's
Liam go
just
first while I
there's
decide.
so many great things about Cole. I can't pick one.
It might take me a while to think of the one that's
it
the
might
one.
take me a while to be able to properly
I think
explain.
my favorite thing about Liam is his choice of friends.
Mm.
Except for one of them.
I
Don't
love who you hang out
Yeah,
with.
be careful.
don't name that.
I'm not.
No names.
No name dropping.
Except for one of them. You have a friend of mine that you don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
off camera.
Why would you think I would name names?
It's not name drop here.
No name dropping. But that's a good thing to like about someone, is their choice of friends. All
Are
right.
you gonna
About
say
you,
my-
Liam.
Are you gonna say my cooking?
I'm gonna say your sense of humor.
All right.
That's not even that good.
Well, you're just. Well,
At least, like, a compliment's something I work hard on.
Well, the best sense of humor is you don't have to work hard at.
maybe you're just hard to take serious.
All right, so here's an interesting one. Describe each other in 3 words or less.
Liam, you know how to describe me. I say this all the time. Please.
Yeah, but he's not paying attention to what you're saying, so.
Come on, you know what I say. 3 words. Come on.
You know my memory isn't good enough for this.
Please. I say this all the time.
Will you say it? 'Cause I'm not.
Why don't you describe Liam in 3 words or less?
Pretzel stick boy.
Pretzel stick boy. Okay.
The 4. No, that's 3 words.
Pretzel.
Can I
It's
whisper
4
it in your ear?
syllables. But
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Chunky yet funky.
Okay, that works.
chunky yet funky.
Yeah.
Pretty good description, right?
You're
That's
not
how you want to
funky.
be remembered?
You're not funky. You're just chunky.
I'm gonna.
You're more funky than chunky. Or chunky than funky.
And the chunky levels.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here's a question. I know this is like not. You're not. I know I'm not the one asking the question, but this just never mind.
No, ask.
You ever drink a drink?
I wanna. Okay, never mind. Continue.
Okay. Can you remember your sibling's greatest achievement?
No. How can you remember something that hasn't happened yet?
Well, I mean, to this point,
To this point,
can you remember Liam's
I don't think
grade?
you've had any great achievements.
I've had a great achievement. Like what was it? Getting gold on an archery contest. That's a pretty big achievement.
Yeah, but that was
Hit a bullseye.
That's a good achievement.
that was the highlight of your life.
I mean,
he's
so
14.
far, and also 50 meters
15.
for when I was like 11. 50 meters at 11, getting a bullseye.
Pretty
That's
good.
pretty big.
Okay.
Greatest achievement for. Come on, you still gotta say something though. You didn't really say it.
I mean, if that's your greatest achievement.
No, but what, in your opinion, is my greatest achievement?
TBA.
Doing good on the SAT.
Oh, I did worse on the SAT this time than I did.
So
when I
you're
was-
more proud of the bullseye than the SAT?
The SAT.
You had like a 1300,
Really?
What?
something like that. 1200, 1100.
1,000.
I think it was between 11. What was it, Mom?
It was.
Well, at 12, that's pretty.
It was
good.
high for a 12-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, who
Yeah.
at 12 even takes the SAT?
I was like selected from a program to take the SAT, and you didn't have to, you just could.
Yeah.
And if you scored high enough, I got like the top, I got the top
5%.
1%.
In your age group?
You got the top 5%.
I got the top
one.
5%, but if I was in the top 4%, I would have been into like a program where for free, where like.
You won for free, but
But it was for like a lot of credit. But if I did 1% better, it's like no, definitely not. Get him out of here. But
All right, so what's
whatever.
Liam's
Them's the
greatest
rules.
achievement?
Liam's greatest achievement? Oh, I don't even know any of his recent achievements, but
Doesn't have to be
it doesn't
recent.
need to be recent.
I know. But he did.
How about the
most.
warp wall?
What's the word?
He
Warp
did-
Wall was, I'll be honest with you, that was one of the more inspiring things I've ever seen live. Because just to tell the story, we went to like a Ninja Warrior type place out on Holland Road. I can't remember the name of it. But they had a, yeah.
I
That
think.
doesn't
matter. Yeah.
Okay, I think
But they had
Liam's
two
greatest-
warp walls,
Wait a minute.
and he went to the shorter one because the bigger one was ridiculous. Like no one's doing that anyway.
Especially at like 5, 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So he's running up this thing, and he did it 19 times, and
Oh,
couldn't
the
even
whole time we
just
were there.
barely touch it. That was it. But he wouldn't give up. He kept going at it, and on that 20th time, he was able to grab it and pull himself up. And I was like, yeah!
Just the look on your face when you were up there was
Oh
so
my
awesome.
God, it was great.
I
So
think
awesome.
Liam's greatest achievement is how his humor has changed.
What was it?
Like every point in time, he's always been funny.
He's got a good sarcastic wit.
Yeah, he's witty.
Yeah, he's witty.
He's crafty, tricky.
Yeah, whereas your humor is a little bit more.
I mess up and it's funny.
You have a bolder humor, like you're more out there.
Jim
His
Carrey.
is a quieter but deadly comments. Like he'll come up with something
Liam-
you might not even hear it. but-
Liam roasted me so hard. I probably died for like a good few hours that night. Liam said, "You're like lead paint. You make everyone around you dumber." And I died inside for a good.
That's awesome.
I wasn't
That is a
myself
great
for a
line.
few days, and Liam freaking knew it, and
That's
it was
pretty good.
still so funny.
I don't know if
because it
anyone
was
told
so
that
true.
before, but I think I.
It was so perfect.
That was a good one. All right, so who is most talented?
Me. Do you agree?
No.
Well, you're
okay.
artistic.
I'm gonna. Okay, there's not really a way to say who.
I have a
we're
broader
artistic. We're-
spectrum of
We're
talent.
artistic in different ways. Like Liam has good-ish at a lot of things, while I'm really good at something horrible at everything.
Okay, but what talent?
Now I
do
see
you
that
have?
narcissism.
What?
Do you know what talent is? Do you?
No, I don't. I do
Well,
not
you
know.
play an instrument.
The only person I think I play it well. They gave me a solo. It
You're
wouldn't
the
have been-
only oboe.
Yeah, they could have just not given me a song with an oboe solo.
Every
Oboe
song
solo.
you play is an oboe solo.
No, it's I'm literally the only person playing for like at least 20 seconds.
He's the only one in the whole band playing.
Okay.
But you also play an instrument.
And I'm also really good at, like, you guys think I'm good at cooking, right?
Yeah, definitely that's
I'll-
a talent.
I'll
That's a
give
talent.
that's your best.
That's
What's the
probably his
question?
best talent.
That's
Who's
probably
more
bad.
talented?
I think I'm more talented, but I think Cole-
It depends on the person's definition of talent. Like,
Liam can
talent
draw
means, like,
very well.
if you think, like, talent matters on how broad your spectrum of how, like, of things you do is, or how, like, focused it is. There's talent. I
So
would say
like
talent
an
is a
artist
spectrum.
who could like paint a mural, but that's the only thing he can do good.
Like, he could,
versus
like-
someone who can play the piano, someone who can paint, someone who could draw.
Yeah.
Like who would you think out of those two would be more
I
talented?
think talent is. a
I'll give
spectrum.
this to Cole because I have very like baseline talent. I'm not.
But some of his artwork that he's done is actually really good. Like, back at home, there's, like, what was that? With, like, the shoe?
Yeah,
That's
the
not
shoe.
good.
That is amazing.
I'm
What
not
do you
gonna
mean?
take any credit for that one.
I'll send you a picture when we get home. It's
He's
so
reminding me a lot of myself right now.
Mhm.
Liam is. All right, who's got the best singing voice?
Liam.
I don't sing, so
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
what
I
you're
don't-
talking about.
Maybe it's because, okay, neither of us have a good singing voice.
Can I weigh in on this?
What?
It's for sure Cole.
For sure, Cole.
Neither of us have a good singing voice, but the only
Sorry.
reason I'm not gonna
Skinner, go.
I'm not gonna perform because I'm not gonna kill the people on the other side of the screen.
Well, I was gonna ask this one, but I definitely know the answer to this one.
You're looking at me, so it's probably
Is the most talkative of the two of you.
me, definitely. Liam never speaks. Literally,
Liam is- Who's more humble?
Liam.
Oh, you agreed on one. That was
Nice.
great. It didn't
I'm
even
good.
take any.
I'm gonna admit I'm not humble. I mean, I like to show my stuff.
Do you have nicknames for each other?
Yes.
Can you
I
share
have a
them?
couple for Cole.
Pretzel boy.
Pretzel boy.
Little blue egg.
Blue egg.
I swear to God. No, okay, no. We need to say this. No, Liam. Stop struggling. Stop struggling.
Little blue egg.
I
I'm
You
gonna
want to hear
learn.
the story for
That-
that?
I do.
no.
So you remember
I
that?
thought it was so no.
Let him tell the
All it
story.
needs to be said is that it really.
He's gonna tell the
annoyed me.
story because I want
It's
to.
not a nice story. Okay.
So
Sorry, we wanna
back
hear
in elementary, Cole used to wear this like blue vest a lot, and Cole was a very round child. So a friend of mine called Cole Little Blue Egg, and it stuck, and he hated it.
I hated it so much because they said it so condescendingly. It was just like, "Oh, hey, little blue egg, ah!"
I don't know how condescending an 8-year-old can be, but it obviously got to you.
That can be pretty bad.
Well, yeah, because they tell the truth. And
Kids
that's-
are the worst.
Oh,
And I know what you're gonna say. Oh, but you're a kid. I get it. I am the worst. And same with Liam.
the worst.
Oh my gosh! All right, so
Where's our
Liam,
That story
what
was
is
excellent.
Cole's favorite
Ah.
food?
Cole's favorite food,
Probably something he makes.
probably egg, cheese.
I do love cheese
Cheese.
because cheese is amazing. Like, there's so many types of cheese. Like, I'm not gonna nerd out. I'm just gonna say that I like cheese.
Okay,
I'm a
what
cheese
is
person.
Liam's favorite food?
Bread.
Bread.
Mm.
Any kind
Bread.
of bread?
Plain bread is not good by
No.
itself. There-
You still eat
It's
plain. You literally eat plain bagels.
Well, bagels. Or,
Well, it also has like cheese on it.
Basically carbs.
Bread is a catalyst.
Okay. I'm gonna say carbs in general. That's his favorite food.
That's too broad of a spectrum.
I've
Give me
seen
a
you throw down on
specific-
some
Okay,
carbs. Though.
his-
French fries.
Okay, should we go like specific?
I don't have a
meals,
favorite-
like, what's his favorite
What's something I'll always eat?
Garlic bread.
Garlic.
garlic bread?
Garlic bread.
Something that I would say my favorite food is probably Freddy's.
Okay.
Freddy's
That's
is
a
like
place.
this.
That's a place.
Yeah, it's the.
What's your favorite dish at Freddy's?
This steak burger.
So if someone threw the steak burger
I
from
would eat
Freddy's
it
in
right
front
now,
of
even
you,
if I was full.
So what's Liam's favorite drink if he's gonna order a drink of it?
I'm
Coke.
gonna get Coke.
What about Cole?
I don't think I've ever seen the boy drink anything other than milk.
They drink a lot of milk.
I'd say our favorite beverage collectively is milk.
Yeah, our favorite beverage to have at home is just milk, and a lot of people say like, "Oh, milk's disgusting." No, it's delicious. It's so good.
Yeah, those people are horrible.
It's like better water. I love water, but
Water's
milk's
good.
better.
I like water too.
But like my favorite drink to get at like a restaurant is Dr Pepper. Liam's favorite is Coke.
Okay, so if you're gonna order a soft drink.
Yeah.
There's
There's this really good like root beer that we get. It's like red hair root beer.
Yeah.
We get it like once in a blue moon.
Yeah. Root beer is not one of those things you can drink all the time.
I could drink. I could
But
have
every now and then a cold root
It's
beer.
pretty syrupy too.
Yeah.
Some ice cream.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
A root beer float.
Root beer float. Those are yums. Okay. I just saw a question. Where did it go? Oh, what is one thing, Liam? One thing that Cole can't live without?
Doggy.
Cole, what is one thing Liam can't live without?
Headphones.
Headphones. That's probably
That's
accurate.
fair.
That is
Let
probably
me tell you
accurate.
this. This is the daily life. If you cannot, this is like there's like a checklist. You know those like dichotomous keys that like you go down like the evolutionary list.
Okay. I'll
Like-
trust you.
Like literally, if Liam is not in this room,
People
check
out there
there.
Googling.
If Liam is not here,
dichotomous
check there.
keys.
If he can't hear you, he probably has his headphones on. Like it's like you have to go down a list. If
Okay.
he's not in the surrounding area, he's upstairs. If you're not somewhere that you can like go upstairs, he's in the bathroom. If he can't hear you, he has his headphones on,
Mm.
even though he's all the way up in his room
Well,
with the door closed.
usually when people listen to music or whatever, they put headphones on to keep
Yeah.
everybody else from having to hear it.
Yeah,
Then you
but
can't-
even when I'm alone in the house, I'm wearing headphones.
Really?
I don't know why.
I don't like wearing.
I feel like a
headphones
lot
when
of
I
it's
don't need
keeping my hair out of my face.
It's just like a headband.
to. Liam looks so good in a man bun. Like
No, nobody looks good in a
I
man
love
bun.
a man bun.
Nobody,
man.
nobody looks good.
I
in
could
a
not
man
rock a
bun.
man bun, but I like.
Well, not with your hair like that, but if
I
your hair
only-
grew long like that.
I only man bun when I'm like in the house or doing yard work.
And he
Public
looks
service
good with
announcement
it.
here, folks. Nobody looks good in a man bun. Nobody.
Don't-
Not true.
Beauty and like handsomeness in general is subjective. If you want to wear a man bun, wear a freaking man bun.
Oh, people can do whatever they want, but I'm going to make fun of
Smack.
them.
All right. If you could, what is one movie that? Okay, so you have to tell me for Liam. What is one movie he would watch forever?
There's a lot. Liam really likes movies.
Gotta pick one.
One movie,
What's my favorite movie?
Whiplash.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
Whiplash.
I've never even seen
Really?
Whiplash.
The one with J.K. Simmons?
Mhm.
Nice.
And Liam knows
That
this.
or
Liam knows my favorite movie.
Leon.
Oh, yeah, The Professional. That's between those two.
Okay.
Like, equal.
So what about for Cole? What's one?
In the Heat of the Night.
Yes, I love it in the Heat of the Night.
Are you serious?
I love that movie. It's so good.
That or
Rob
Knives
Steiger?
Out.
My mind is blown right now.
With
Like-
Mr. Tibbs.
Mr. Tibbs.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I
All
love that.
you have
I know you
impressed
both know
Kevin
mine.
big time.
What? What do you think? We're uncultured swines?
And no, it's just normally when you talk
I would
to
not
Jimmy.
think anybody of your generation would even know who Rob Steiger was.
My
let alone
two favorite
see-
movies, and one's really old and one's really is like recent, and both of them are murder mysteries. It's Knives Out and In the Heat of the Night.
Knives Out was
No,
good.
no,
you
no.
recommended that to us.
Oh my
and
gosh,
that
Knives
was
Out
a
was.
good
I
movie.
love a
Us
murder
is-
mystery because I like that puzzle that you have to do in your head.
Yeah.
Should
Because
be a
you're-
detective.
I don't like death.
Get on Peacock.
I like
and-
murder
and
mysteries,
have
but I
all
don't
the
like death.
Columbo and Mr. Murder She Wrote on Peacock. So
And I would know. I would be at a crime scene and I would sneeze and it would contaminate everything.
That's
Oh,
probably
you wear a
true.
mask.
what's mine? I know you both know mine. My movie.
Guys,
Oh yeah.
That
That
was
should have
definitely
come to my
Kevin's
head.
favorite.
Now, if you know Aunt Kelly's, that would be
Die Hard.
No.
Die Hard. That's a good guess, though, but no.
No.
No, just because that's the only
We
thing.
Yeah,
always
Die Hard.
argue about Die Hard.
Yeah, we
whether or
always
not it's
argue
a
about Die
Christmas
Hard
movie.
because I think it's like.
I'm the only one in the family who doesn't really think it's a Christmas
But-
movie.
We asked Alexa, and it said Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and you can't complain with the Google overlords.
So
Really?
be it. All right. Hi, Tilly.
I know, Paul came home.
Bye, Taylor.
All right. Which one of you takes longer to get ready in the morning?
Wait.
Okay.
I take my showers the day before, and then I go to bed,
Well, I have to, or else I look like I'm.
Yeah,
He's
Liam
gotta
has
get his
to,
hair
but
done in
yeah.
the morning.
and then I'll change clothes, and I'll be downstairs, and I'll already have my breakfast eaten when Liam's like crawling downstairs, is like, and then he'll sit in like the chair and a half with like his little granola bar, and just go.
Just a little story from this week. I knocked on Cole's door to get up because we planned on going to get stuff for food.
Uh-huh.
And I knocked on his door and I said, well, I guess I got time to have a little cup of coffee. And then by the time I turned around, no, he was right behind me.
Yeah,
shooting out,
literally.
ready to
I
roll.
literally-
I'm like,
I got-
"Jesus Christ."
I waste no time. I like when I get up, I wake up and I get out of bed. Like I don't spend any time on my phone. I wake up and I get out of bed. The only time that I spend time in bed while I'm not sleeping is when I'm sick.
Yeah. Oops. Let's see. What is one personality trait that your sibling has that you wish you had?
His sarcastic ability without seeming, rude.
Yeah. That is definitely a gift.
That is a rare
Because
gift.
he can say
Because you can be sarcastic and be
he
an
can say the
asshole,
most
but you can
horrible
be
thing ever to
sarcastic
someone,
without being an
and that
asshole.
person will still laugh.
I mean, sarcasm can come off as rude if you're
What
not
do
really
you
good at it.
wish? Because I know you hate everything about me.
Oh,
More outgoing.
True. The only thing I have going for me is that I'm an extrovert.
Which one of you is more mature?
Me.
yeah.
Which one of you is toughest?
Me. Like in what way?
And like physical, like
I win both, but
Coming out. Okay.
you stubbed a toe and you're like, oh,
I broke the toenail. That's a traumatizing event.
Thank you.
Oh yes.
Nice.
I can.
Oh,
I can.
Tilly, what do you have to
Yeah.
say about the situation?
All right, so
Are you talking about physical or emotional toughness?
it just says toughest. I
I'm
was
both.
assuming physical toughness.
Liam is both.
You're just playing wrong.
Which one of you is more likely to turn out like your mom or dad?
Cole's likely to turn out like our mom.
I'm probably gonna turn on my mom because I'm going into the medical industry.
Okay.
That's not like personality wise though.
Still,
Well-
yeah. Still, we have some.
And then you think you're going to be more like your dad?
Yeah. You want me to get her?
Yes, please.
She's trying to
I know she's.
What do you think? Do you think
I think if you're talking about outgoingness, like Link Cole is definitely more like me. If you're talking about like the centered kind of just knowing yourself and aware of who you are, Liam is more like me. So I think they share, and Liam has more of my bad stuff too. My allergies, my
I
asthma.
completely forgot that we were recording.
That's the point.
Cole is more like Paul in some ways, as far as like his science brain and the way he interprets information and how easy it is for him to learn is more like Paul. So there's
So they're both a mix of you and Paul.
Yeah.
But they're a
We're
different
a
mix of you and
perfect
Paul.
50-50 cut between everything.
All right, here's a great question. We'll probably end on this question because
What?
this is a good one.
No, we should keep on going.
How long have we been going?
We've been going a
A
while.
little while. So,
Our show's only like an hour.
if you
tops.
got called that Liam was in jail,
Uh-huh.
what would be the first crime that comes to mind?
Accidental. What's that? Okay, so there is this crime where you're selling stock illegally,
Yeah.
but Liam would be doing it accidentally.
So he would do it without
What?
knowing he was
Yeah.
doing it.
Like he would
Like
be like,
insider
I-
trading,
yeah.
but not knowing.
Insider trading, but you're not
I was
accidental
thinking
insider trading.
vehicular manslaughter. But
I was thinking more along the lines of vehicular manslaughter.
Wow.
He says this.
Actually, no, yeah, that is pretty good. Liam is pretty bad at driving because he never does it.
All right, what would you think Cole was in jail for?
arson.
Wow.
Arson.
Why? Why would I try and burn places down?
Maybe you'd be doing some kind of science
I didn't think
experiment.
about this one.
Should I do I thought I would be accidental battery.
Accidentally beating somebody up.
Well, I would say that's not a thing, but I've done it twice. So.
Let's keep going.
You want to keep going?
Yeah.
We got to think about this one some more.
People want more.
I think Cole will. I don't know.
Would you bail him out?
No.
Nah.
Really?
It depends how much
It
money
depends
I
on the
have.
crime. If it was like a grave crime, I'd be like, yeah, you deserve to be in there. But
Well, here's an interesting
if I had the
question.
money to bail Liam out, I would probably do it.
If your brother was a dog breed, what breed would he
Liam would be a pug because he can't breathe.
Oh God.
And he also just goes, and he's also tiny.
What
Jeez.
breed would he be?
Cole would be like
She
Probably
probably
a
because like
bulldog.
I would think more like a corgi. Which is all
mom's
flashy.
favorite.
He's pretty stout.
Proud.
Solid.
Dense.
Dense indeed. Hip dysplasia, totally.
Let's see. We're reaching the bottom of the list, and some of these
Well, you also skipped a lot.
I did because they're just not appropriate. Who's best at keeping a secret?
Me.
Who's more likely to run for office?
Me.
Who's more likely to be captured by a terrorist group?
Liam. Because he would probably be outside of the country more.
Who's more likely to be a celebrity?
Me.
Really?
Who's more likely to fart in an elevator?
Me. No, wait. Liam actually, he farts in the car every single time. I try and hold it in. It would probably be Liam.
All right, who's more likely to snitch?
Cole.
Me.
Which of you is the laziest?
Me.
You think
You both said me?
Yeah, it's both of us.
No.
We're both very lazy.
No.
It's me.
It's Liam. By far.
You
Okay,
can't
It's
say
not even
this one.
remotely close.
Alright, that's Liam.
All right. If your brother's life was a movie, what actor would play him?
Luke.
Cole would be Chris Farley if he was still alive. That'd be a good one.
Cole, when he was younger, was way more Chris
What about
Farley
Jonah
than he is
Hill?
now.
Jonah Hill.
No, I wouldn't say Jonah Hill. I was thinking more like James Corden, but without the British accent, which would be difficult.
James Corden is
Television personality. He does the interviews. He does carpool karaoke.
Yeah.
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 alright.
Personality wise and look.
Which one of you is more likely to move away for work?
I have a lot of. I've looked into the jobs for the profession I'm going through. A lot of them are around here
Yeah.
because they're close to Emory.
I'd
Yeah.
probably end up moving.
Liam would probably end up moving because he
Oh,
might do-
thank you for the boys' sock.
Are you
Thank
kidding
you.
me?
Look what Tilly brought me, everybody.
Tilly has been slowly stealing
All of my
Liam's-
stuff.
All of Cole's socks. Okay.
My door isn't even open this time.
I'm going to try to find one last one. I've scrolled through these, and some of them are not, it's not good. Who is more concerned with their appearance?
Me.
Yeah, Liam.
Liam spends more time.
I don't really need to do much. to
Again,
look
probably
amazing.
because of the hair.
I don't really need to do much to look amazing. I mean,
All
all
right.
right.
Well, thanks, guys, for sitting in with us.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. And,
Yeah, we're close. I would say we're for that one.
Which one?
We're
Closer when you were younger, though?
Yeah, we're closer with now.
Are you closer now or when you were younger? You think you're closer now?
There's a lot of them that are really good. They just skipped.
Well, okay. You want me to
don't
go
have
through
all
some of the
day.
ones that?
Yeah, we do have all day. We can leave later than we need to. Why are you trying to hustle
yeah,
us
but
out
our
of the show?
show's only an hour long, kids.
Yeah.
It'll be an extended cut.
Oh, Jesus.
Schneider cut.
I mean, I
Sure.
got through most of these. Which one of you got in more trouble as a young kid?
Me.
Totally, Liam. And he would make the biggest deal about it. Like at our old house, we would have the landing. We would have the step,
Mhm.
and that would be the timeout area. When I would go to the step, I would just sit there and wait. Like as mom, I would just sit there, and then I would go, Liam. What would Liam do?
I
I'd have a
mean,
mental
he would
breakdown.
totally
He would-
lose his mind.
He would like scream.
Kick,
I just
cry.
Find that so hard to believe.
He would make the biggest deal about
You
it.
would be able to hear me from outside the house.
Wow.
I can't even picture it. Can
I
you?
can't either.
I know. There was one more. My eyes just hit it. Favorite game to play together.
Together.
Cuphead.
I don't know. It depends.
I think chess.
Chess.
I would say
Chess.
chess.
Chess for sure.
Yeah,
That's what I
I
was
don't know why
thinking.
that.
We were
I'll
playing
tell you what I like
speed
doing
chess.
with you guys is the putt-putt.
Oh,
Remember the
remember when
putt
we were
with like the
playing?
Oh my
rating? It was just like,
God.
you guys want to go home? Ooh, thunderstruck. Yes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I will never forget
That was
that.
so- And then, like, the second we left, it was done.
Yeah.
Yep.
It stopped raining.
Have you ever conspired to keep secrets from your parents?
Oh, totally.
I don't think I have. I haven't really done anything bad.
See, he's
The
still
two of
keeping
you
the secret.
together, those conspired not to let.
I mean,
Well, you just told the thing about him hitting the belt on the door.
Other than
no,
the meth
that
lab
we
in the
told him
basement.
that same day. But my main secret's out already.
All right.
And now I have
See,
nothing
Liam's
else to
still
hide.
trying to keep the secret. Cole's like, yeah, we have secrets. We actively have secrets.
No, not
Hey,
now.
Mom, do you want to know what the
I don't
secret
know.
is?
I don't know. I don't know what Liam's secrets are, but I don't have any secrets.
Liam's like,
anymore. I don't know.
All right. If someone put a gun to your brother's head and asked them to sing a song without missing a word, what song would they sing?
Liam would sing.
Oasis by
Yeah, he would sing
Yes.
Wonderwall. He would sing freaking Wonderwall.
Wonderwall by Oasis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderwall by Oasis, so that the
Not
person
even a
with the
good
gun would
song.
shoot
It
them.
would just be the
Horrible
first one to come to my head that I know
Horrible
the
song.
words to.
What do
It's
you
not
think?
horrible.
No, the
I
reason
know
he
what
would
Cole
sing
would
it, the reason he would sing it is so that the person with the gun would shoot themselves. Or they would just end it
And
quicker
then they
than
would
it-
be disarmed.
Cole would probably sing Big Iron.
Yeah, I would
Which
sing
one is
Iron.
Big Iron?
That's a,
No one
a
asked
song
his
from
business, no one ever gave
Marty
a
Robbins.
slip. No one
I
gave
thought
a
you would do
Big
that
Iron.
cowboy.
Oh,
song.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Riding on a tractor.
Yes, that one.
I know that word for word, but some of the lyrics are inappropriate.
I was a little shocked that you knew the Marty Robbins song because it's not like they're playing a whole lot of Marty Robbins on the radio.
I know friggin' Shaboom by the Chords. That was in like the 40s.
I once was singing The River by Garth Brooks to the radio.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah.
And we went in the tunnel
You're in the-
and I continued singing it with no music. And when we came out of the tunnel, I was right in the right spot on the
Oh,
song. It was
that's
the best.
awesome.
We can't sing anything though because we got copyright.
Yeah, I
laws.
know.
I mean, it's like
Shoot.
15 seconds and then you have to stop it or something like that.
You've never been through the tunnel, then have you?
No,
No,
he's
he's
saying
talking about
YouTube
copyright.
will
Oh, right.
listen to your video.
You get 50 seconds of free copyright. Then no.
Oh, okay.
15 minutes.
Who's most likely to volunteer?
Me.
They'll both volunteer.
We'll both volunteer when it needs.
I've done more volunteer work.
Now,
because
is
you
that
give more
volunteering
opportunities.
just for like charity or volunteering? to
One
help out
time
in
I went to a
house?
soup kitchen, and that was a really fun experience because I made so much iced tea.
All right. Who's more likely to join the army?
Goal.
I'm not joining the army. They ain't making me do that.
Hopefully, they won't ever have to make you do that.
Maybe. I mean, if I got drafted, I guess I don't have a choice.
If I got drafted, I'll probably go in as like a medic. I don't want to kill anyone.
You would be a conscientious objector.
Yeah, I kind of should.
You would score out of some. They'd put you in something
They would probably put me in like a technical role.
engineering, something or other.
I'm pretty
anyway.
low on the draft list though because of my
Asthma.
various medical.
You just have to
conditions.
throw out asthma and you're done.
I have SVT.
Oh yeah.
Also, my ADHD might be a factor too.
What in?
Yeah. I don't know.
No, they'll just
If
put
they
you
didn't
in
let people
flying
with
drones.
ADHD in the army, they would have almost nobody.
They wouldn't let them in the Air Force.
Guys, I can't read. I can't.
Guys, I can't.
I'm
Do you
dyslexic.
shoot a gun?
I might push the wrong button.
Is this big red button? Press it. Ejecting. Oh shoot!
Guys, don't put me on the bomb squad.
Cole definitely would press the big red button.
Yeah.
See that
Oh,
little red button?
you told me not to press this button.
Which
What
wire
happens
do you
if
got to
you press
cut?
it?
Cut the
Oh,
blue
you told me
wire.
she's not.
I'm colorblind.
Cole,
God
while you
damn
were
it.
in the other room, we were just talking about how the police had to come one year because on Christmas
Oh,
because
That's right.
you kept pushing the emergency button on the phone, which called the police. Over and over again.
We had a red emergency button.
Hello.
Cops show up.
Cops
at the
show up
door.
on Christmas. Do you have a toddler? Good morning.
Did they don't say ask
Yeah, do you have a
time?
toddler?
We're like, yeah, and Nicole's like, got the phone. Like, sorry. Did he call a couple times? Like,
Yeah,
he
he
hung up
called-
a couple
He
times.
kept calling over and over again. They finally came.
They just hear like ah.
We got rid of that
Baby
phone
noises.
because of that.
We did. All right.
What are
well,
any other personal like questions that go around?
We're good.
yeah, I think we got a lot.
We'll come back in the summer and
Why
we'll
are
do
you
more.
looking at me like
like that. Why are your gaze fixed to my face?
Come back in the summer. We'll do more.
Yeah, we'll be back in the summer.
We'll be back.
I'm trying to remember if we're.
Everybody, let's go out that way. Everybody just say, we'll be back, and then totally
We'll be
freeze your
back.
face. Ready?
all right,
2, 3.
we'll be back.
We'll be back.
No.
All right, so there are the McGuff boys, and you heard Jen in the background, and I think you got a snippet of Kelly's mom, and there was the Paul sighting.
Very brief ball sighting.
Very
in
brief,
there.
very brief. You blinked and you missed it. And, of course, Tilly.
Yeah, we got everybody all in that one little clip.
All in that one little clip.
So let's do a couple shout outs.
Shout outs. Obviously, to the McGuff clan that was here with us all week.
Yep. Made
Jen
the week
Paul,
great.
Liam Cole. So
Yeah, honestly, the first time we've all been together, all of us been together since before the world shut down in March of last year.
Yeah.
It was just really good to have family and be able to hug each other since we've all been vaccinated.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was really
nice.
good. That was
nice.
good. We also want to give a shout out this week. Kevin and I both had some checkups with our doctors.
Yep. So
And
shout
so
out
Kevin
to,
got a really good report from his
Dr. Bev.
Dr. Bev.
who's my endo specialist. She's
Diabetes
technically not a
specialist.
doctor, but I call her Dr. Bev anyway because she's cool.
And Dr. Jones, who's both of our family doctors. and
There's
he's
like a
hilarious.
percentage of our audience, I'm sure, that goes to Dr. Jones. So you know.
We have a story we can tell next
We
week,
have
maybe
tons of
about when we
stories
went
of
to get
Dr.
lab work
Jones.
done, in Dr. Jones's office. But yeah, I mean, so things were good. Hopefully, I have to
Maybe
have
a
a
shout out to Erica
repeat.
because that was fun too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We have to talk about
Yeah,
that.
we'll talk about
Yeah.
that next.
But
week.
we both need repeat blood work.
Yeah.
Kevin just for the A1C.
No, it was because I had
your
high
potassium was
My
high.
potassium was high, but everything else was really good. So
I
they're
think it was
like,
just a lab issue.
a lab mishap, which that's actually not the first time that's happened to me.
And then I had some elevated liver enzymes, so I have to have repeat labs done again and an ultrasound of my liver just to make sure.
To make sure everything's
things
good. She
are
doesn't
good, 'cause
drink.
I don't drink, so really the only thing we could really maybe put it off to is Tylenol. So I'm not allowed to use Tylenol for a couple weeks, and then I have to have labs done again.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's all it is, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's our shout outs for this week. And then we have our one last thing.
And the one last thing is actually more of a clarification. Apparently, you got us, Mike. Michael Strahan did not get his gap fixed. It was an April Fool's joke. That was very good. When we read the story, it didn't even occur to us that it would be an April Fool's joke, and apparently it was. So hats off to you, Mike. You pulled it off.
That was a great one.
We'll have to hashtag him or something on Twitter with the video. Yeah. But you got us, Mike. Thanks. Appreciate you.
See, and we got to call out our mistakes when they happen, which is frequent.
Well,
it's frequent.
Okay.
Okay. So thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Hope you guys all enjoyed your Easter week also as much as we did.
Yeah.
And, the world starts back to normal.
Yeah,
we haven't really been normal around here for a while, about a month or so.
Yeah.
So we're all back to normal.
But back to my new schedule starts tomorrow morning at 8. And rock and roll, man. Rock and roll.
I got a couple more days.
You got a couple more days,
and then
school
you go starts up again with report cards being due.
You have to drive yourself to school.
Oh, how's that gonna happen? I don't know. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, y'all have a great week, and we'll see you next Friday.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.